famous stadium, still very much the venue historically for football globally. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Fiddles it through. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now the finish!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He gets big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Neymar. Now it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov! Showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Rodri. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And here's Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. João Cancelo. Stoichkov. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi. Bellingham. Real chance! Goal! Inter! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Neymar. Owen. Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rodri. Neymar. Guti. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Costa Curta. Bastoni. Bellingham. And it's Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. De Ligt. That has ended up in... And Stoichkov! And that has skimmed the post.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Rodri. Now it's Stoichkov. Casemiro. It's Pedri. Schneider. He's looking to set free a runner.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Neymar. Nicely aimed pass.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Casemiro. Guti. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be
Stoichkov.
1 minute added time.
Stoichkov. Pedri. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Messi. Messi! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund. Substitution.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's Neymar! Oh, that was venomous. Indonesia do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to...
He's had a shot! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution for Inter. Number 3, Adams. Number 6.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Coming on the field. Number
Conte.
34, Thiago Silva.
Rodri.
Number 14, Conte.
Messi, the man we've all come to watch. Oh, nice touch. Neymar bumps him off it and wins back the ball. The ball has bounced loose now. Look at the space, decent hit! And smartly reclaimed. Zé Roberto.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Owen. Oh, this is a great position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
96,026. Substitution for Inter. Number 97.
Inter Milan making consecutive changes here.
Number 7, Stoichkov.
Inter Milan
Number
are looking to
95.
go forward now.
Alessandro Bastoni. Coming on the field, Didier Drogba.
Now it's Beckham.
Number
Now that's well
30,
seen too.
Beckham. Number 27, Serginho.
And it's Neymar. Zé Roberto. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Neymar. Serginho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Conte. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Oh, it's shapes to shoot. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. João Cancelo. Van Dijk.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Bellingham. Messi. Now it's Owen. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Bellingham. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Guti. Messi. Neymar. And they win it back again. Bellingham. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Conte. Back into the middle. Now that's a lovely exchange. Bellingham! So their fourth corner of the game. He's got full. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Messi touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Bellingham.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Beckham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Guti. 5 minutes left on the clock. João Cancelo. De Ligt. Pedri. And it's Neymar. And it's Guti. And here's Neymar. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. That is good alertness. De Ligt. It's Pedri. Now it's Beckham. Bellingham. And it's hoisted clear. Guti. Messi. That's that, the end. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Luis Suarez. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Luis Suarez, is just about the perfect striker in the modern game. Probably best spearheading a front three, just so good moving away from and isolating defenders. And he's relentless, Peter, always in your face, always asking questions.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Owen. Guti. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Bruno Fernandes. And that has left him in a heap. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Lisandro Martinez gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Oh, super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he cuts out the supply. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, super ball! And they're back on the ball. Chance! Schneider. Guti. Mbappe. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Suarez. Bruno Fernandes. Kimmich. Neymar. He can run onto that. Now it's Pedri, and he's got the beating of his man. Oh, that pass isn't the best. McAllister.
Indonesia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Zé Roberto. Here's Guti. And it's Guti. He's looking to set free a runner. And that was very necessary. That'll be a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Luis Suarez. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Luis Suarez. Defending was strong and firm. Hakimi. Oh, super find. And he's lost his man here. Jordi Alba, can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's run loose, who's going to get there? The referee's awarded a free kick. Schneider. Indonesia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. They've won a throw-in. Jordi Alba. And it's Neymar. And it's Jordi Alba. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Owen. Guti. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
To Roberto. Oh, smashing header! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Owen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now. Lisandro Martinez wins the duel. There's the whistle for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Indonesia are very much where they want to be, courtesy of some truly incisive play. Their approach vibrant, utterly irresistible. They hope shortly to resume this onslaught. The score currently 3-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. He's had a hit! And he's following up! That's a little off target. That is a great ball. Schneider. McAllister. And Messi! Really well taken goal. And they are right back within touch. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
After 51 minutes is number 13.
Paris Saint-Germain give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And there's green grass ahead of it. Messi! And it's come back out to him. It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Hakimi hurtling down that right flank. And it's Neymar. De Ligt.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Neymar, Luis Suarez, McAllister. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Schneider looking to penetrate opposition lines. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Oh, Red, nice interception. Jordi Alba. And it's Messi. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, nice touch. Llorente showing great feet there. In by Llorente.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he...
Oh, what a climb! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Indonesia really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe, who's set up one goal so far. Played back in. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Owen. Into the last quarter of an hour. Luis Suarez.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. A super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Neymar. Couldn't squeeze it through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, that's neat. Neymar. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Koundé cuts it out. Hakimi. Schneider. And it's Neymar. Indonesia close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's got the shot away! Now, who's going to be first to this?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Neymar. Jordi Alba looking to hit the byline here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pinches it off him. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Owen claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything. It dictated an awful lot of how the game was going to unfold.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Owen does really well to win the ball there. He's beaten the last man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Owen. And Owen! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What's your opinion on that goal?
Oh, I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi. It's Kimmich. Pedri. Chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Great defending, strong and determined. Floated through. Roberto. Kimmich. And it's Schneider. Now that looks a... Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Indonesia have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe. Batistuta. Rafinha. Pedri. That is good alertness. Guti. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Quality ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Owen, and the shots! They are rampant! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Kimmich. Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off. Real chance! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Indonesia can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And already we're underway here. Indonesia cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. And here's Owen. Pedri, he's found a way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a good spell of possession, this. Messi. Indonesia are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Foden. Pedri. Now Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Kimmich. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, smashing header! It's in! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Alexander-Arnold. Indonesia are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Well timed, excellent interception. Yamal, and it's Kane. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Owen. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pedri. Neymar. Now the finish! Nice interception, well timed. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Thuram. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Schneider, who does have an assist to his name. Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Thuram. He can run onto that. Big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Kane has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. De Roberto. Neymar. Neymar! Oh, a very decent attempt. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Foden. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's been cut out, well played. Indonesia looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And it's Kane. Can he finish? It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Neymar. And that's been won straight back. And here's Owen. And here's Neymar. And he's had it nicked away.
1 minute added time.
Pedri. Alexander-Arnold. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Schneider. It's Schneider! And he's following up! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Indonesia head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And the game has already resumed here.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Pedri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Thuram. Foden. He's through here. Has a goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Neymar. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. Yamal. And Frimpong. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get free. Neymar. And it's Owen. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Owen. Neymar. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the shot! We've got a goal! They've come back. They've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So all square and not great chance! And he's found the net! They have turned it round and they are celebrating.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Indonesia take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Frimpong calmly anticipates. Now it's Pedri. It's a good run down the right. And here's Neymar. Picked out, there's the shot! He scores! And he is just ripping it up!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Substitution on the field, number 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Number 77,
Pedri.
Number 2,
Alexander-Arnold. Big header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Nice sequence of passes, this. And he's straight offside. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Guti. And he was quick to react. Foden. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. Guti. Messi. Kimmich. Look at the... Can he put it away? And that would have been game, set and match.
Kimmich just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Phil Foden. Number 5.
Alexander-Arnold with the short
Going on
one.
the field, number 11.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Number 22.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Can he get it through? Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Bellingham! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They are rampant. And that for him is goal number 10. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So now the difference is 3. Mbappe! Pass somewhat off target. And it's Cancelo. Messi. There's the hit! And yes, it's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mbappe. 5 minutes to add. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. De Bruyne cuts it out. And it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe gets a foot in here. And that will be the final act. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's found a way through. And it's Maradona. Beckham is in a really good position out wide. Punched away.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
It's Bergkamp! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Roberto. Schneider.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Costa Curta tries to clear. And it's Casemiro. And here's Musiala. He's found a way past. A real chance if he can get through. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bergkamp! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Milan really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Mateus charging forward, the ball at his feet. Musiala. Owen. Indonesia so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Pirlo. Kaká. He's through here. Now it's Bergkamp. Big chance! Schneider. He could be in here. De Roberto. Decent hit! And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Indonesia with the corner, there first. De Roberto with the short one. Chance! And it's a goal!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Indonesia have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Guti. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. But it's Owen. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Beckham running with the ball. Maradona. Almost half an hour in now. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckham. Bergkamp. And he cuts out the supply. That's good running with the ball. And here's Owen. Now it's Schneider. Beckham. Mateus. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. brilliantly cut out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bergkamp. De Ligt. And it's Guti. Now it's Maradona. Oh, that's fabulous. Roberto. That has ended up in no man's land. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Indonesia go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here.
Indonesia really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Great hit! Corner number 2 then. Roberto plays it short. It's a mighty effort! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Terrific header! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Perez. He is through here. Bergkamp. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Owen. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Guti has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's been taken short. Maradona. And now a sudden chance to counter. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Spread neatly. Schneider. Bellingham.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw-in.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23, Beckham. Numero 14, numero
So we've reached the hour mark.
Numero 8, Kaká.
Roberto. Now it's Guti. Can he get onto this?
Messi, il numero 22.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Cambio di giocatori.
Now it's Owen. Guti. Guti going face-to-face with his great rival. Played backwards here. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi. Nice ball, and he's in here. Good read, needed to be. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Neymar. And he's picked out the run.
Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Filippo Inzaghi.
And smartly reclaimed. Indonesia have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Guti. Owen. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Bellingham. And he's intervened well there. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Fiddles it. It's Inzaghi!
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Guti providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, smashing header! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Now it's Guti. Costa Curta getting this one clear.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So their fourth corner of the game. Cleared away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Neymar. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Now it's Pedri. Messi. And that is expertly dealt with. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bellingham. He's been picked out. And here's Maradona. Oh, that's a... Can he put it away?
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Casemiro. Pedri. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Well, that is one way to stop him. Guti with the foul. Played through for the wide man. Maradona. And he's managed to get free. Keeper's dealt with that. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And there goes the final whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Sane producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. De Ligt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Pedri. Zé Roberto. Played to Casemiro. Looking tidy in possession here. Guti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. That is good alertness. Indonesia appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Punched away. Guti.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Musiala. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Casemiro. Musiala. Owen. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. For Musiala. Schneider.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Musiala. And here's Owen. And here's Owen. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Shapes to shoot! There it is!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Indonesia have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Indonesia have got it back and they'll have another go. Owen. Kudus. Musiala. Great ball and he's in here. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Kudus. Musiala. And it's Guti. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Yamal.
Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Pedri. Pedri. Yamal. He's got away. Kudus. Rice. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Owen. Musiala. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Indonesia go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are already promptly back underway. Indonesia carrying a one-goal lead. Opts to play it back. Now it's Sané.
Oh, great feat, that.
Sané. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, important interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Yamal. Played it early. He rises! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Still just a single goal between the sides. Alexander-Arnold. Casemiro. And it's Guti. It's a good spell of possession, this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Musiala. And here's Owen. Now it's Owen. Now there's a fine ball. Guti showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Schneider. Oh, super ball. No way through. Mbappe. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach.
And the finish!
Johor Darul Tazim are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Casemiro. And here's Owen. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. And it's Schneider. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Schneider. Number 14, Guti.
Neymar.
Number 42,
Bellingham.
Musiala.
Now it's
Coming
Owen.
on the field,
There's the
number
shot!
20,
Bastoni
Neymar.
gets good distance on
Number
it.
13, Bellingham. Number 15,
Tunisia
Messi.
do have options
Substitution.
available on the bench if they want to go that way.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Haaland. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
De Roberto. Neymar. And Casemiro. Turns back here, probably the best option. 1-0 as we head towards the end.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Darwin. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Neymar. Into the last 5 minutes.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Tries the cross. Darwin. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he put it away? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. And that's it. Indonesia have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Owen picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise
Security
there.
staff for each block, please report
What are
to
your
the
thoughts
staff
on today's game then,
immediately.
Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central character. Just the goalkeeper. Shot at goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Zé Roberto with the short one. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. Can he latch on to this? That has ended up in no man's land. Hakimi. Some really good ball movement. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Played back in, and he's only too happy to take that back. Kolomuani. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the...
Danielson has fallen kindly here. Oh no, this does not look... There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's hoisted clear. He's having a go! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. Has a go! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Indonesia really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Moved on forwards. Nil-nil still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Danielson. Danielson goes on a run down the left wing. Could go all the way here. Chance with a header! And he's heaved it away. Nuno Mendes. Ajax upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Yamal is in a really good... Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ajax have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. Ajax finding their passes.
Ajax couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, smashing header! That's going to go a long way. Pedri. And here's Bellingham. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Van Dijk does well to get it back. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's looking to set free a runner. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Guti. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Owen. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Going for goal! And the ball's come loose here. De Roberto. Now the ball's gone astray. That's an excellent interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Koundé. Guti. And say Roberto. Guti.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Passes short and sharp. He's got the shot away! What a wonderful goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Hello, attendees.
Indonesia head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Schneider. De Roberto. Oh, red. Nice interception. Yamal. Good spot. He's seen the run. Kimmich. Big chance! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Ajax grab the equaliser, and we're all... Can he finish? It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was... 3. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Indonesia go into the lead. He won't be happy with that one. And the counter is on. Kimmich. And it's Owen. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's Bellingham. Wriggles his way through. And here's Musiala. In with a header! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Musiala. Musiala. Now it's Owen. The muscular approach does pay off here.
The attendance for this match was
60 minutes played.
70,587.
Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Owen. He's one-on-one. Sure. Can he put it away? And yes, it's there! And This is getting better and better.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
62 minutes is number 23, Michael Owen. Michael Owen. Michael Owen. Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Schneider goes steaming forward. Schneider, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Owen. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Owen receives it in a good position here. Hakimi. Schneider. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's a good ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Roberto, De Ligt, and it's Schneider, Bellingham. 75 minutes played, and here's Owen, strokes it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
And claimed it back swiftly. Nice control.
Bellingham really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make...
Terrific header! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Substitution on the field. Number 42, Musiala. Number 9.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Owen.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Roberto. Number 14, Guti.
Quality ball. Nice ball, and he shapes to shoot! No mistake! Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
So is this the start of a comeback? Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it out wide. Alexander-Arnold.
5 minutes added time.
And he's had it nicked away. Ronaldinho. Hits one! It's in! Deep into injury time!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Ajax give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Neymar, Messi, now there's a fine ball. And we're done. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Played by Bellingham! And the keeper couldn't hold it. What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So, a breakthrough already. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that's a goal kick. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Guti. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Pedri.
Owen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Guti. Nice sequence of passes this. Bellingham. Oh, good ball. Owen finds himself offside. Guti. That has been cut short. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Kane. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Casemiro. Musiala. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Schneider. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Guti is in a really good position out wide. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well read, nice interception. Yamal. Kane. Now it's Bellingham. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he's managed to get free. Shot at goal! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Pedri. Looking for the runner. He rises! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And smartly reclaimed. Bellingham. And here's Owen. Schneider. And they've been given a corner. Indonesia with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Musiala. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Kane. Chelsea upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing.
Yamal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Guti. Time and again they are repelled. Alexander-Arnold. Has a look and plays it forward. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Schneider. And it's Schneider. Guti. Kane. Van Dijk. Bellingham might just make this. Schneider. Van Dijk. Pedri. To Batistuta. And no, that was never going to make it. Musiala. Owen. Now this could be a chance. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Schneider.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, well played. That
2
has
added
snuffed
minutes
out the
has been
danger.
indicated.
Schneider. Roberto kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yamal. Bellingham. Kane.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And there is the half-time whistle. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum.
And Batistuta! Oh, that wasn't far away. Oh, that's a key interception. Casemiro. Bellingham. And it's Guti. And it's Owen. Driving on and making good progress. And that has left him in a heap. Indonesia can breathe again. Just. Up he goes! Batistuta bumps him off it and wins back the ball to Roberto. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Schneider, in with a header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Casemiro. No, again there's no way through. And it's Schneider. Passes short and sharp.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Van
The
Dijk.
attendance for this match was
Bellingham.
71,550.
That has ended up in no man's land. Bellingham looks to get on the end of this. And he's intervened well there. Guti.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now who's going to be first to this? And the shot! Oh, another save. Van Dijk. It's Bellingham. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. Bellingham. Casemiro. And that is a little undercooked. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Guardiola with the clearance. Bellingham. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And here's Owen. He's got space in the area. Kane. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Owen. Yamal. And it's Batistuta. Kane. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.